Hello friends, this is Dr. Mandrikar. Once again, I am come up with a new point, a new topic for a new way in research in mathematics. Today I am going for applied mathematics, that is chemical graph theory. As from the word, you can see it's a combination of two subjects, chemistry and mathematics. So those who are interested in chemistry and having a good mathematics background, yes, they can definitely go for this subject because it's an part of applied mathematics, also having applications in industries. So coming to the point, we have chemical graph theory, which is recently around in the 1980s, came into the focus into valuable insights into the chemical phenomena. The most of the variant of the theory is representation of material as an infinite Euclidean graph. Euclidean graph is a part of graph theory, particularly crystals by periodic graphs. You know what is a periodic graphs? It is a branch in which graph theory plays an important role. So graph theory is used to mathematically model molecules in order to gain insight into the physical properties of these chemical compounds. So to study the physical properties of these chemical compounds after the reaction or before reactions, these models of these molecules can be drawn mathematically using graph theory, and the properties like a boiling point are related to the geometric structure of the compound. That geometric structure can be given by graph theory and the mathematical model. So it's an recent research area having lots of applications in industry. So we have opportunities in industries also. So those who are interested in chemistry and having, once again I say that, having good background, not just a background, good background, or keen to interest in mathematics, they can go for this subject. So let's see some journals in chemical graph theory, or before that we'll have some basic requirements. So what are the basic requirements to study the chemical graph theory? So these are the basic requirements. First of all, as you see from the word chemical graph theory, the graph theory is important, chemistry is important. Then for modeling of these graphs we need mathematical modeling, then basic physics, finding out various calculations, then yes, linear algebra and calculus, but along that linear algebra is must, because the eigenvalues of that associated of that matrix using graph theory with stability of molecules. So whether the molecules are stable or not, they are associated with the eigenvalues of that matrix. This can be seen by using spectral graph theory. So if you study the spectral graph theory, yes, you can have that linear algebra stuff. Then we have discrete mathematics, and then once again I say that each word in chemical graph theory gives rise to a new learning. So keep learning basics of chemical graph theory. So moving towards the next point, that is journals required for, you can have the journals not required, you can go for the research, or you can take the recent topics from these journals, what I said think, because I have seen lots of papers in chemical graph theory in these journals. First one is Iranian Journal of Mathematical Chemistry, which publishes original articles on chemically important mathematical problems. You must see the web page of the journal for more scope of the subject. Then we have Journal of Mathematical Chemistry, which publishes original and chemically important mathematical results, as well as mainstream experimental and theoretical chemistry journals. Once again I suggest that you should see the web page for more scope and aims in scope. And then third one, we have Journal of Mathematical Chemistry under ORS, having scope but not limited in chemistry and applied mathematics. So these are the journals what I think having the scope in chemical graph theory. Along with this, there are lots of journals in chemistry having applications or having scope in applied mathematical chemistry or mathematical chemistry as an application. So coming to the end of this journal point, let's see what are the books one can have. So the books which I think are useful is to say the first one is Introduction to Chemical Graph Theory in a Discrete Mathematics Point of View and its Application by Stephen W. and H. Wang. This book gives an introduction to the main topics, okay, and techniques in chemical graph theory, especially in the theory of topological indices. It is an important point, topological indices. We can see the stereographic projection, stereographic chemistry for that to study these topological indices. The book covers some of the most commonly used mathematical approaches in the subject. Then the second one is Chemical Graph Theory by Francis Crick. It gives an introduction to handling of molecular graphs in a mathematical way. There is a mathematical diagram representing molecular structure of the what are those, you can say, chemicals or atoms you can have, or reactions after that. So using mathematics well within the vocabulary of most chemists, so a chemistry person can understand the mathematics behind it and can study this subject, the chemical graph theory. And then third one, the contributions on topological indices of chemical graph theory. The topological indices plays an important role in chemical graph theory. Once you started studying the chemical graph theory, by this book is by GUI. It's a small book but completely emphasizes on introduction towards the topological indices, which is used in chemical graph theory or chemical structures. How that after the reaction the atoms behave before the reaction and boiling point, everything. So these are the books. Along with this, if you have any query, you can put up the comments in the comment box, and for more details for few next research topics, subscribe the channels. Thank you very much.